What is up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. I know it's been like 5 or 6 months since the last time I released a video, but I've been playing a lot of Hearthstone recently with the new patch out. A lot of buffs, a lot of nerfs, some pretty surprising buffs. I was super surprised to see Wild Paw Null get its nerf reverted. Hey, it's me, but editing this video now. Wanted to just add in, yeah, there's been like a whole entire patch since I recorded this video. It's been, there have been some changes to this game. This card's at 3-5 again, probably for the best, but I recorded all this like a month ago, and you know what? Editing is hard and procrastinating is easy, but I'm gonna finish this video, so hopefully you will too. Back to it. Surprising buffs. I was super surprised to see Wild Paw Null get its nerf reverted, and super excited because I played the Burgle Rogue deck back with the original Wild Paw Null, and it was the easiest legend climb I've ever had. I think I went something stupid like 27 and 3 or 4 or something like that. So I saw they buffed Wild Paw Null, I saw they buffed Tooth and Nefarian. I was like, alright, I gotta play this deck again. So I went on HS Replay, found a solid looking list, and threw it together. This list is just super powerful. I've been playing it last couple of days. I started at rank 8 or 9 in Diamond, and I'm currently rank 1 with 2 stars. I think I've lost 1, maybe 2 games since I've started playing the deck, so naturally now that I'm recording it, I'm not going to win any, but we'll see.
A few moments later.
Yeah, we'll see what this Swashbuckler gives us, but we are dead. Yeah, I did say I'd start losing. Amalgam no mechs, huh? My opponent's hand cannot be good.
Are you sure about that?
So it turns out my opponent's hand was good.
12 seconds later.
Yeah, we're dead. Honestly, this third game was just boring, and I lost badly. Back to the deck tech. Quick deck tech, you've probably seen this deck before. It's not anything new, and I certainly didn't come up with it, but it's just a pile of really good cards. It's an aggressive deck. Obviously, the curve is super early game focused. All of your cards are just really good. It's a synergy deck in a sense, but it's not built around a synergy. All of your cards are individually powerful, and they have a lot of powerful synergies. I guess the obvious one is you've got Mr. Smite and Edwin as a burst combo for the end of the game. But the even more obvious combo, of course, is Maestra the Masquerade and Wild Paw Null, along with the cycling cards, I guess tradable cards. Just the ability to play a Wild Paw Null super early or get a Battle Cry on a double agent on turn 2 or 3, obviously super powerful, but Wild Paw Null, very clearly the glue that was holding this deck together because it was nowhere to be found when Wild Paw Null was a 6-mana 3/5. But like I said, just a bunch of really good cards with a lot of incidental synergies that give you a lot of agency over the way games play out. Like the introduction of Fillet Fighter, which is a great card on its own, super powerful with Mr. Smite. You can just start blowing people up on like turn 7, you just hit them for 10. You can do some really, really powerful things. Shadow Step plays really nicely. You just have a really high density of quality cards that give you a lot of agency over the way that games play out, and you have probably the best hero card from Frozen and Alterac Valley in Shadowcrafter's Gap. So I'll shut up and we'll get into the games. First things first, I gotta win back those 3 games I just lost.
Stone by stone, Stormwind shall fall.
You can't always trust what you see.
Justice is mine. Swiftly. I got 2 shots just for you.
To my side, to my side. Smell you. Smell you. Double trust.
And so, after 6 games, I found myself right back where I started. Diamond 1 with 2 stars, and just 2 more wins to go until I got that sweet, sweet dopamine hit of making it to Legend. First up, a Mech Paladin. This game was pretty uneventful. I made a bit of a weird play on turn 4, so I'm fine paying 2 for this wild Potnell. That is just fine. Yeah, you know, I guess I just didn't want the free 1. It's totally fine, totally intentional, totally calculated, and not a misplay. I meant to do that. I didn't want it. And I'm sure that the 1-1 wouldn't have been good on this board with my opponent's 5-3 with Divine Shield. Would have been good, didn't want it. And you know, those 3 losses that I played earlier during the deck tech, probably also, you know, not because of misplays. I don't know why those happened. I just included them because they were fine. Anyway, back to this game. A lot of back and forth, like I said. Starting to feel like the game's swinging back into my opponent's favor. They got these big life-stealing minions. I'm running out of impactful cards. I don't really know what to do. So I figured, I don't know, I'll cycle his Cutlass, I guess. Okay, preparation kind of sucks. I'll just try to discover, oh, I guess I win. We take those. You know what? Sometimes you get Kickafin. And we're moving on to our final game. Knocking on Legend's door with just 1 win to go. And my opening hand is fantastic. And it's a little bit complicated, so I'll let my commentary explain it. We have our 2 best early game cards, which is super good. Ooh, plus a tradable card. Really good start. Insightful stuff. I know I really broke that down, but this game is actually even more instructive than that. Because watching back through it, I realized that I played this game so badly. Almost every turn, there's a play I made that I don't know why I made it. And listening to the commentary that I have removed, it's clear I didn't know why I made that play on that turn either. Like, look at this turn. I'm gonna play this Edwin and then shadow step it. Why? Why am I doing that? What was that turn? Fortunately, I drew Krakatoa to bail me out, and then my opponent did this.
We have plotted long enough.
Okay.
Now we run.
Makes sense.
We have plotted long enough. Now
Oh. I see what happened there. You hate to see it. That's actually a lie, and between that and the swing turn with Krakatoa, I kind of felt like I was clawing my way back into this game. And then my opponent played this thing. And then they played it again and again. And it became very clear that if I was going to win this game, I would need a miracle. Enter Vanessa Van Cleef and a stolen contraband stash. This is exactly what I need to get back into this game and turn it around, and I only played 1 non-rogue card, and we are back where we started. And so, after 8 games of Hearthstone, I was officially back where I started. Diamond 1 with 2 stars. And after spending this long to basically make it nowhere, I was starting to feel just a little tilted. So I decided, it's getting late, I need 2 more wins, I'll play 2 more games. Win or lose, I'm done after that. And today, after 8 months of procrastinating on editing this video that you're watching, thank you by the way, I've decided, you know, I might just leave my original commentary here. I might as well have a couple full games in this video, right? Swashbuckler on 1, make a knife, play courier. Have a cheap null after that. Good opener. Didn't low roll a rogue card off of this thing, so double agent is online.
Never bring a sword to a fish fight.
Another mirror. Okay.
Justice is mine.
You can't always trust what you see.
trust no one. Not even me.
Considered prep extortioning that thing, but I think I'm fine if they trade it for a 3/3. Okay, so they're the more pirate heavy build. Yeah, if they didn't trade there, I was going to be super surprised. Courier. Draw a pirate. And I'm going to play the Fillet Fighter because it's more stats. Swashbuckler would technically buy me a mana, probably next turn, but I don't think that mana will really help me do that much next turn. Guess if I want to play the Null and draw another card off of this thing, I can't do it all. And I do want another card. I want this extortion for one of those 3/3, so I'm just gonna make a knife and draw a card. I can Swashbuckler though, because that'll discount the Null.
More meat.
Sort of a funny looking preparation in my hand, but we've got spells.
Got a job for me?
That was really good. Quick lethal check. We do not. Can we set one up? Oh. This represents 14 from our hand next turn. So probably. Probably. We're definitely hitting this thing.
Justice is mine.
Hit my opponent here. Yeah, with 14 from our hand next turn, we can just trade for 3/3, try to protect our own life total. Not going to play the Fillet Fighter because I don't want them to be able to kill it. So that is my turn. If they can do 16 damage off of 6 mana, then they can do 16 damage off of 6 mana, but I don't think they can. Especially having spent the coin already. Yeah, I'm super happy to see that. Okay. Back to the end boss. Let's see if we can get the third rogue mirror in a row.
Essence of fear.
The light shall bring victory.
Curious if I want to keep Krakatoa. If they're the Murloc deck, which I'm not expecting, it's super good. If they're the control deck, then it's a reasonably powerful card. I think I will keep it, actually. I have Swashbuckler and Null, which are good early game plays. Double Null is super good. I might not even turn one Swashbuckler, because I have both Nulls. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off actually, so I can just discount them more. And they are the Murloc deck. So this looks like a really good hand. Swashbuckler, see what we get. And then basically regardless, we're nulling that thing down. considering developing the null here, but since this is a more board-based matchup, I assume weird that they only tapped last turn, but since this is more likely to be a matchup about contending for the board, I think playing this on the turn I attack with it is fine. I'm not in a huge rush to start hitting my opponent with it, so I am going to develop the courier. Spends my mana the most efficiently. Means next turn I can spend all my mana with a dagger and the null, or a swashbuckler and the null. That's really good. That's super good. Wow.
Justice is mine.
Now keeping the null in my hand looks pretty good. Don't forget to do this first. Condemn? Sometimes lucky. Tooth also goes face for some reason, so... Alright, well, we're not killing our opponent next turn. But I was thinking about it. Not anymore. Definitely not anymore. Actually super annoying that they made that trade, because it cuts off... I was going to say it cuts off a tooth here, but it actually doesn't, because I high rolled a condemn. I'm fine spending the condemn on just 2 minions here, because A, it just lines up really nicely, but I also have the Krakatoa to deal with a bigger board. And maybe the Shadow Word Ruin? It's definitely not the Seafloor Gateway. It's between Ruin and Vile's Call. But I don't think I'm going to be hurting for stuff to play to the board, so I may take this Ruin.
Quickly.
I believe they only have one card left in their hand that's buffed. I'm gonna take the call because I can actually prep it right now, which is really good. And I'm swinging here because I'm most likely playing Krakatoa next turn, which means I'll most likely have a 4-1 weapon to swing with, so I might as well get the point now. I would like to draw Preparation. Okay, not always. Not always there when you call. Trying to decide if this claw is going face or at the minion. I definitely want to kill the scout. I think I'm gonna go face and then kill the minion with this claw, because that will leave my opponent at 4 and me with a 2 attack weapon and an ignite. So long as they didn't put Gigafin on top. That seems pretty good. If they did put Gigafin on top, then I have to figure something else out. Let's go! Video evidence. Alright, not the most attractive legend rank, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Alright, so we played 10 games, not 2, but we won 6 of them, and those 4 losses are 4 of 5 or 6 losses I had climbing to Legends since Diamond 8 or 9. So this deck's super powerful. You have a lot of agency over the way the games play out. I cannot recommend it more. It's a ton of fun. You also get to just RNG up fun cards. It's super fun. I'm going to put the deck code in the description. And thank you for watching. I'd appreciate it if you'd mash that MF like button, mash that MF subscribe button, and I will see you in another video. Hopefully not in 5 months. Hopefully sooner than that.